It's a lightweight bout between Max Holloway and Edson Barboza.
Ah, snap. Dominator. Okay, it's going to be tough. So, Max Holloway set off to fight against Chang Sung Jung this weekend. And, of course, going against Barboza right now. We keep getting the lightweight division and ranked. I did my featherweight showcases for Giga Chikadze, and I already uploaded Alex Caceres. So we got to try to get Max Holloway before he fights. If I have enough time, if I don't get enough time, then so we make do what we gotta do. We got ourselves a tough task in front of us. The Dominator. He's also an EA UFC content creator, more on the Russian side of things, but that man is, he's doing work with Barboza. I'm surprised to see him. He usually picks guys like Connor or Dustin and whatnot, so it's pretty cool to see him choose Barboza. But, Max Holloway, he's pretty much a very huge, significant favorite going against Chang Sung Jung this weekend. And there's a whole reason why, right? But I think something that some people forget is that prior to the knockout loss to Yair Rodriguez, right, Chang Sung Jung was doing a really good job with that bout. Right? Ooh, rock me. And prior to that, Max Holloway, not prior to that, but after that, Max Holloway had a crazy tight fight with Yair Rodriguez that he won clearly, but it was still a very competitive fight. So Chang Sung Jung definitely has the attributes to at least stun Max Holloway. Now, Max Holloway, his striking defense, obviously the numbers on strikes landed on him are pretty crazy, but he does roll with a lot of punches, uses his shoulder to kind of deflect a couple times here and there, uses the frames of his arms to stop a lot of punches from his opponents. So if you're the Korean Zombie, what you really want to do is you got to watch the losses that he's had against Alexander Volkanovski, and, well, easier said than done to try and replicate what Volkanovski did, considering Volkanovski last time he fought Max Holloway, put a pretty significant beating on him. Beating on this Barboza here. But also, Chang Sung Jung, does he have the skill to time Max Holloway the same way that Volkanovski did, right? Is he capable? You get a couple months into a training camp, you're definitely capable, but will he get the job done? I don't really think that's going to happen. I do think that Max is probably going to get a late finish, probably could be late into round 3 or late into round 4, just off of the fatigue alone, because he has an intense work rate. Like, Max has a very, very nasty work rate. And when he starts to swarm you and starts to crowd you, he is an absolute problem to fight against. And he's proven his mettle in this division. Mark him there. Listen, the amount of times I've heard John Anik say he might be out, I really can't wait for some new commentary. What's the time right now? Ooh, shit, we are cutting it close. Yeah, I didn't even check the freaking time. I'm gonna have to, what I'll do? After this fight, I think I'll stream. I'll try to get some fights after the bout. So we'll have this be like a preview to what I expect, and then we'll see what happens. I really don't want to wake up in the morning and see that Chang Sung Jung knocked out Max Holloway. I'll be a very, very sad man. It's already bad enough that Aljamain Sterling lost, Kamaru Usman got knocked out. Let me have somebody, Dustin Poirier got knocked out. Don't do this to me, MMA gods. Please let Max Holloway get the W. Well, body T for space. One thing about Max, too, that's really forgotten in lieu of his boxing, that he has some sneaky kicks. He started out as a kickboxer, remember? He started out as a kickboxer from Hawaii. And now he kind of disguises the kicks when he catches people trying to circle off. So he uses that to discourage them from trying to commit to any defensive maneuvers. So I'm definitely expecting him to bring out some of the kicks, especially if Zombie's trying to corral him into a corner. I can see him just kicking to kind of stop Zombie's motion. This spinning heel kick. There we go. Okay, didn't land. Uh-oh. That's going to be it? No, maybe so? Nah, he blocked all 3. See, I don't understand this. Let me know if this happens to y'all. When I do this shit, when I go to Neon Belly, I rarely get that forever ground and pound shit where a motherfucker keep throwing. Nice to know. Keep throwing and throwing and throwing and throwing and throwing. I do that shit. I throw like 3 strikes and the motherfucker is done. Is it just me? Is it just me? Because I feel like I don't get that type of love from EA. I feel like maybe because I'm a game changer. They're like, you know what? We're going to make sure you get fucked by every single bit of RNG that's possible. And definitely, Dom is a sneaky good with counters. You know, I've seen him get some fights in with Ed Parker. There we go. Ooh, we got a body stun on that? Okay, Max, let me know how you feel. Oh, Jiu-Jitsu, huh? Ethos, eh? Now we can just touch him up. I mean, Barboza's it is tough to fight Max. It is just really tough to fight Max. We're in lightweight too, by the way. Oof. Like so this is like lightweight Max, but I say this too, like lightweight Max is a fake ass 4-star, and he's a fake ass 4-star. Honestly, he should be a 4.5 or whatever. Same thing with Connor, another fake 4-star. Oh shit! Woo! Toma que lleva. He's smart. Oh, he's super hard routes. And his pass. Yeah, if y'all remember on stream, that one fight I had, I knocked dude down like 5 times. I threw the ground and pound strike, got reversed and finished in mount. Since that day, I say, nah, I'm barely throwing strikes in the guard. Unless there's like 15 seconds left, I ain't throwing shit. And even then, that's still kind of risky. If you don't get the denial, you might get cooked. But good, strong end to the round. But with Max in game, like, I feel like with Max too, people forget. I think the biggest like fraudulent thing that I hear people say about Max, he has no power. The dude puts 60%, 70%, and he times you really well. He has a blistering fast 1-2. And if he catches you out of position or off center line, and he nails you with that 1-2, you are going to feel stung by it. He stung Yair Rodriguez a couple times with that. He's obviously dropped Volkanovski with an uppercut, and almost got him out there with a head kick. Who else did he? Obviously, he dropped Jose Aldo. Part of that was fatigue, but he also dropped Dustin Poirier up at lightweight. Right, he dropped him. He literally in the first round of the fight dropped him, and he also stunned Dustin Poirier in round 3, and was this close to getting him out there. And Dustin has admitted that. So I don't know. People kind of sleep on the volume. There we go. Max Holloway. Not the volume. They sleep on his efficiency with his power. The dude, if you are out of position, he will crack you. He's shooting. Oh, yeah. Hey, he's doing what he can. Trying to get the signature switch off. Body kick. I love that one switch stance to the 2 to the custom 3B. It's in my Max Holloway signature combos video if you guys want to do that. Oh my god. Oh, good fight, my boy. I'm gonna message him on Snapchat real quick. I should let him know, just so he's not cursing me out or something. But like this fucking bastard. I gotta check if he's streaming. Let me make sure he's not streaming. But yeah, no, that was a quality knockout. Yeah, switch. Oh no, we didn't even switch the stance. We just went to 1-2. I just fucked with them, but we got it anyways. 1 and the 2 cracks him. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave that for that right there, and we'll come back. I think I'll try to get some fights after Max. After Chang Sung Jung and him fight, right? We'll see what happens. I want to give y'all like a good reaction after that bout. So we got a couple days till then, and then I'll add on to this video with whatever happens. So I'm intrigued. I hope it's a great bout, and I hope that nothing. Please protect Max's shot. Please. Well, we congratulate him. This game loves giving me lightweight, but you know who isn't a lightweight? Oh my god. All right, so here we go. This highly anticipated fight is now underway. That Max fucking. So I was on my way to jiu-jitsu, and I was watching the fights on the way there, and I could swear that people thought I was a crazy person because I was watching the main event, and it just finished right before I was about 10 minutes away from going open mat jiu-jitsu. Motherfucker.
Well, he's doing a nice
Jung
job here
stuns
blocking
Holloway
the
first
shot.
round. I said, no, please.
Pretty good job
No.
defensively thus far.
Then Max stuns him. Then in round 2,
Standing kick there by RDA.
then in round 2, Max drops him. Like, he goes with, okay. He hits him with a jab to the body. He does like the combo I love to do in UFC 4, which is like jabs to the body, then jabs up top to the head. And I think Zombie, whatever he was trying to go for, he gets clipped on the side of the head and the temple with like the cross that Max throws. And he drops. And fucking Max jumps on this darts. He jumps on this dart choke, and I'm like, ain't no way this motherfucker is about to submit the Korean Zombie. Ain't no way. Like, he drops him, doesn't even follow up with ground and pound, and goes for the sub. And Chang Sung Jung lives up to the Zombie name and doesn't get submitted. Like, what? There's just so many things to say about that. As we're fighting this RDA. RDA is a good matchup to go against a lightweight when you're using Max because, oh my god. Of course, just EA tracking. He just wants to screw me, and he takes me down. Okay. I was going to say, on the feet, Max is a very viable matchup against RDA because of all the cardio perks. But obviously, the grappling is where we're going to have an issue. But, wow. And to talk about, to top things off, we're going to talk about Max. And I had, it's going to be the first fight for the showcase when you guys see this. But I was fighting, I think I was fighting Dominator, and I was talking about how Max's power is very, very underrated. Like, people are so focused on the significant strikes that he lands, or et cetera, because he doesn't put too much. Fuck, I top blocked that. Doesn't put too much. Motherfucker! David got me down again. All right, but he doesn't put too much into his punches. But if you overextend against Max Holloway and you are out of position and he cracks you with some shit, you are going to feel it. And that's so Chang Sung Jung. The third round starts, and this dude goes out like a bat out of hell and starts just rushing Max. He starts to rush Max Holloway. And Max stays real disciplined. He moves laterally. He shows up when he's supposed to. Lands the first counter right, lands. Zombie like shakes his hand like he doesn't care. Second time it lands, still going forward. And a lot of times fighters get discouraged by that, but Max beautifully, good round, beautifully lands that. It was like an overhand and flatlines the Korean Zombie. Like, that's, Max needs to get a power buff. Like, that is a perfect example of what I mean. Like, that is a power buff right there, and he needs to get buff power-wise. I don't care what anybody says. Like, give this man at least a 90. His move levels are high. You give him the 90. Because obviously Chang Sung Jung throwing himself out of position played a part, but the dude Max can fucking land. Oof, nice. And the kicks came into play too. You know, he's throwing a lot of kicks. I'm like, okay, I see you, Max. I was just really concerned about Chang Sung Jung landing while Max is on one leg, and thankfully that didn't happen. But it was a fun bout while it lasted. I think there was enough. I'm so excited. I'm like fucking up my words. There was a beautiful moment with Max when he stuns the Korean Zombie, and it was when he was circling laterally to his rear leg side and throwing the hook. He throws that hook, and watch, it evades Chang Sung Jung's strike, and it counters him perfectly and stuns him in round 1. That is the type of stuff that we need for the next iteration of the game series, to open up the strike and to really make people use more angles. Because I have a video on how to use angles on UFC 4. I have my members video about using the angled body strikes. But what we need is consistency. We need consistency in the evasive properties. And that's all I need attempt. Uh-oh. Your body's getting cooked. Uh-oh. It's Max time. We're gonna pop this RDA off. Oh! What? How about body hook? Okay. Oh, no! Oh, come on! Just when we were swarming him. I'm glad he didn't deny that. No. Oh, yeah. He denied that. Damn, we were getting in the zone, too. Boy, you are not passing into mount. I'm not getting triangle armbar. Okay, we're up.
Back to the feet now.
Oh, yeah. Come on, pull up. We gotta get nasty with it. You know, Max wasn't doing too much taunting against Chang Sung Jung. There was a little bit of it, but you know, Max, when he starts getting in the zone, he starts taunting. We gotta channel a little bit more of that. We gotta channel a bit some of that Max Holloway, the dickhead type stuff. Okay, and the body rock, Tomakayeva. Come on, pull up on gang, pull up. You try to sidestep. Well, this body kick. Tomakayeva. Nah, I would have got off too if I didn't get him out. I'm trying to knee to the head. Let me land this knee to the head, goddammit.
And now trying to take the back.
What a punch.
Going for the flying knee again. This lightning won't strike twice.
10 seconds now to go in the round.
Otra vez. Oh ho ho! And that is why Max Holloway had body snatching in UFC 3. Yeah, with the power differential with him, even in a lightweight, he has like an 84 power or some shit, which is stupid. Like the stamina and the move level just add up so much. I was just talking about like angles and whatnot, and I got a little bit excited, and this guy took me down, but it doesn't matter. Snatched up the body of RDA, and we did him like how Max Holloway did Anthony Pettis. Just crumpled him right by the cage. Yeah, Max is both divisions absolute monster. He just sucks, man. I mean, Volk is nearing that age where he might leave the division. He's like 35. Max is 31. It's like, you know, 84 in MMA years, but you don't really see it. So we got enough time for another fight, and then we got to do something for the Korean Zombie. So we're going to get to searching. It's a very sad RDA right there. Alright, it's going to be the last one. Yeah, we're going to have to do like a ode to the Korean Zombie going against Gaethje. Ode to the Korean Zombie.
Thoughts of taking this fight to the ground? They want to strike.
They want to strike. That's what got them to the show.
Now, I'd actually like this matchup between... Come on, pull up. I would like this matchup in lightweight between Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje, because Justin Gaethje, he has really deceptive... Come on, pull up. Deceptive counter-striking, especially when he's like off to the outside. He showcased it against Rafael Fiziev. So I'd love to see the battle between like, the jabs and the hooks of them two. And obviously, you know, the head kick knockout happened against Dustin Poirier. But, you know, I still think Dustin is the better fighter. Just fucking MMA. MMA's been hurting my soul lately. But hey, at least Max didn't take the L though. At least the MMA god spared Max. You know, he's fine with Hawaii on his back. I thought the walkouts were absolutely beautiful, especially for Chang Sung Jung. It was a beautiful walkout. And one thing I really liked, come on, bro, pull up. I really like the fact that the Singapore crowd was super educated on what was going on. Like in comparison to the very shit crowd we had in Boston, like the Singapore crowd was absolutely like super aware of what was happening in a lot of the fights, and that's something that needs to be appreciated by the fans, because the fans really can make the venue. Like I think there was one bout, what was it? I think in New Jersey, right? Was it against I think it was Charles Jourdain versus Kron Gracie. And in the first round of the fight, right, Kron Gracie tries to pull guard, so the crowd is like, oh, like they're aware, okay, this is where this guy wants to be. But then once they recognize, hey, this guy ain't doing shit from here, and he's just kind of flailing around, then the crowd started booing. And for that, I'm like, oh, that makes sense, you know. They recognize the situation's not going to change from here, and this guy's not being active, not even trying to fight. So it was really cool to see how active the crowd was. It was like kind of split pro-Zombie, pro-Holloway. They started chanting Holloway midway through the fight. It was just fantastic. It was just fantastic atmosphere. The UFC needs to go to Singapore again. Come on. Trying to dole him on the feints. They really got to do away with this fuzzy blocking shit. Spinning elbow. Nope. Tomakayeva. Oh yeah. Just where we need you to be. Oh yeah, we are going to swarm you, my boy. Tomakayeva. Hey, bop this. That's cool. I think the other thing with Max Holloway too is I get so used to using other fighters. Find me. The accuracy on Max, as well as like his footwork stat, is just so subtle. So it allows you to just slightly step out of range and then get right back in the pocket and get ready to work. So that's a really good round one for us. But let me know what y'all thought about Max's performance in general. And then of course I'm gonna see, there's a thumbnail from Grappler that I never used for the Korean Zombie. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go look for it and try to use that for him and maybe upload something Sunday. Cause bro, that was so insane. But you know, rest of the card, I was gonna do a showcase for Tyler Santos, but you know, she ended up losing. I don't know what's next for her, so maybe I don't even have to showcase her. I could if you guys want me to. But Anthony Smith got the W. You know, Anthony Smith got the W. Split decision. And I was very annoyed because you know, he submitted him in the first round and then opted to go Muay Thai. And I think one thing, one thing that ended up happening was, you know, it was risky. That round one was Anthony Smith's, but then the damage happened to his eye. It's up there. And he changed, kind of put Ryan Spann back in the fight. And one thing about that, you know, that round 3 was relatively close. Spann just didn't press the issue enough, and Anthony was doing a really good job of landing a calf kick. Well, no. We got taken out on RDA earlier. We're not going to give you no shit. Snuck that one through. Oh, the blender. The blender is real. Come on, I put out there. Max is too ridiculous. Oh my god, you can just mix in those those switch stance strikes so well, man. And it just can get your opponent to freeze. If you guys haven't seen it, I have a switch stance. You know, you pretty much input R3 with Max Holloway, where you're gonna input the cross after you throw the jab, and they'll switch stance for you at the same time you're throwing it. Come on. And then if you input the lead body hook, it'll automatically change stance. So it's a really cool thing. So you'll start out, if I did it, you see that? Like I started out orthodox. Oh fuck, he actually got it. You start out orthodox, you switch to southpaw, and you end up right back in orthodox. So it's a really, really cheeky tactic. Denied it, okay. Oh no. Let's go for this. Oh, okay. That's not good. That is not good at all. I don't like this. Can we get out? Okay, we're out. Gaethje using that D1 All-American Wrestling that he only used one time to take down Rafael Fiziev. Quality takedown. Damn, he denied it. We gotta fake twice. Alright, actually go straight for it. There we go.
Back to the feet now.
Oh, that brother's wilting in the air. Body is getting cooked up. Oh man, yeah. Oh brother. Oh, with the switch stance. Oh yeah. That was a desperation fly knee. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this time I hit the switch stance correctly. Let's see. Thought I got it on RDA earlier, but it was just like 1-2. It was not the same. Bump. There you go. Switch stance 1-2. As clean as it can get. Well, got ourselves a couple finishes. I mean, that fight card was great. I missed most of it. Obviously, it's just super early. But Max Holloway still proves he is literally the 1B of this division until proven otherwise. I think Ilia Topuria is a dangerous fight for him, but folk don't want Topuria fighting Max, because Max might fucking go out there and beat them. But that's going to be it for Mr. Blessed Max Holloway. Much respect to him and respect to the Korean Zombie. Incredible performance.